And here come the lights for a home race for the majority of the drivers. The 5 lights are on. And it's go for the British Grand Prix. Gecko gets a decent start over Bonkers. They all scatter across the line because someone at the back of the field had a terrible start. But Gecko will lead by turn 1 and turn 2. The two McLarens swap it around, and they all jockey it out behind that. But Bonkers takes advantage into turn number 3. Gecko having to use the runoff, and so does Beatnik, falling down the order, and now almost outside the points. Side by side between J&T and Bonkers. J&T gonna do a favor for the teammate and take second place already. Behind that, Owen already going to challenge JTK. He's being challenged by Tadpole. 2 previous champions dueling it out already into Sector 2. Sliding sideways was Owen, trying to hang on. And now further on behind, Redfire, Tiger, Mythic. That's all battles throughout this whole entire field. How about Zatsy on Tadpole? Zatsy banging wheels with him, and now further up in front of that, J&T and Bonkers, and now make it a 3-car race with Cintrix. Almost side by side at Cop's Corner. That could have been treacherous. Tadpole has to back out from Zatsy, and Redfire and Mythic wanted to go balls to the walls, going side by side there. And now J&T and Cintrix going to go side by side. Maggots and Beckett's. The run toward Maggots and Beckett's, but now the run towards Stowe. You got JTK and J&T going to trade spots. JTK on the move already. He's going to go up to P3. Still not going to be up, and Owen sliding sideways. We just saw that. He's lost DRS now to Cintrix. Behind that, Tadpole is squeezing Zatsy right to the curb. Tadpole going to get out in front, but not without any contact. And I don't think they're going to give it up either, because I think Zatsy's going to try to charge back. Further on back, Alex Bear on Redfire Tiger and Alex Norris on Blue Goggy. 2 Alexes making some moves on this lap, and then Blue Goggy just shunts him off the road. We still have more battling. Bonkers closing in on DRS once again. He's staying within that gap that he wasn't in before. And now, around the outside, it's going to be Tadpole, and Owen, the championship leader, is being overtaken by the other champion who's won a race this season. Tadpole around the outside makes the move. Good move from him. Alex Bear also too. Little DRS train though behind the race leaders. This is for 3rd place. J&T now has Cintrix right up his gearbox. Not gonna let him go anytime soon, but J&T rear wing open down the inside, gonna make the move with DRS. He's through up into 3rd place, but is he clear of JTK just yet? The answer, no. JTK still gonna stick it on the inside line. Alex Bear with Beatnik further on back. We'll watch that in a moment, but J&T is still not giving this up, and he is through now finally. Further on back, Beatnik and Alex Bear, a little ding-dong battle here between these two. Technically, ex-teammates. However, JTK is there on J&T to pounce. 2 Americans fighting for the podium. The other, Beatnik, only inside the points for McLaren. Here's JTK. Gonna go from a little bit of a lunge. And he does make this lunge work. And now Cintrix closing that gap 3/10 more than he previously had it. And here's a DRS move gonna be made. J&T on the move. Up into 4th place, J&T Gaming takes it over, and now JTK wants to take it back. He's going to try to regain the place around the outside. He has to be cut off here before the chicane, though, in order to tuck in behind and find a way past later on. Beatnik is coming in, and you got to get it down to the right mile per hour, or else you're going to be speeding. Beatnik just in at a good amount. Blue Goggy trying to follow Alex Norris. How about a dive up the outside line? Blue Goggy, this is really, really interesting to pull a move at that area, and not where Alex Norris would expect it either. What is the pit lane race going to look like? Here comes Gecko coming out now. Is this going to be neck and neck? It was just for a moment, but Bonkers undercuts Gecko. It's going to be Bonkers' race lead over Gecko now. Gecko now slipstreaming Bonkers, and now pulling out. It's going to be Gecko reclaiming the race lead, but can he hold on after Bonkers elected the outside line right there? For now, yes. J&T, Tadpole, wheel to wheel here. Tadpole pushing him up the track. J&T not going to give it up. And now J&T going to hold on to the outside line. Can he pull this off now? Side by side here as they go to Cop's Corner. Thought they were both going to keep it for a moment, but J&T excelling on the outside line. He will keep that. 616 days since J&T's first ever race here in RPL. Can you believe that? And he's racing both McLarens here for what could be P4, P5 by the end of this. J&T goes through. But not for long. Tadpole gonna go around the outside. J&T only ahead momentarily. Now jumps the curb as J&T. Tadpole, the one going ahead. Tadpole takes the place back. Bonkers takes a gap that was 0.6 down to 0.4 back. So he is now added a 3-second to his name for what I believe is the first time. Yes, Minions speeds as he comes in. That is not good for his race at all. You're talking about Wavy and Goggy. Don't remind me. These two have collided numerous times. F2 Hungary, Tier 2 Japan, Tier 2 Saudi. I mean, just name it. And now, speaking of naming things, we can now say the race leader, HSR Gecko, with a penalty for track limits. They need to hold their ground, but if Gecko's penalty demotes him down to 3rd, it's not going to help their case at all. And now, racing to Stowe. Tadpole ahead of J&T. And now J&T going to try the second way around the inside line. Oh, down the inside for the run back. Alex Bear jumps the curb and hops into Beatnik. And prior to that, Alex Bear. Was it him? No, it was Minions. 3-second time penalty. And further on back, Owen in on the action. He takes advantage. He will take 8th place. He's not going to give it up, considering he knows that his streak of podiums is coming undone. And now for 12th place, Blue Goggy, Zatsy, and Wavy 3 abreast. Wavy backs out. Zatsy doesn't. He squeezes Goggy to the curb. And now Goggy's going to pinch back at it. Inside line for Zatsy. Goggy has the inside line for the next corner. He backs out to allow a switchback to be made here. Goggy holding on with DRS. Wavy in on the mix. Zatsy trying to excel with battery and DRS. Which way is he going to go? Pull the dummy. Inside line. Wavy in as well, waiting for something to happen. Nothing happening yet, but Goggy around the outside takes the place back. Zatsy pinches back. Zatsy still pinching back at it. Zatsy not giving up. He's going to pinch him to the curb. Now Cops Corner we come. Goggy around the outside. He's pulling away. It's going to be his place for now. Zatsy has to stay behind. More penalties between other guys, and it's still not ending. Collision. Alex Bear. Beatnik. Around. Red Fire Tiger goes through. Or sorry, that was Tadpole, I believe, who collided. Excuse me. But Blue Goggy has now just picked up a 3-second time penalty, and the action is still not over. Wavy down the inside of Goggy. Zatsy in on the action. Wavy takes the places. Wavy also has Zatsy in front who just took the place, and now Wavy trying to cover off Blue Goggy. That collision in front involved Tadpole and Alex Bear. Excuse me right there. Not Beatnik. And now Wavy and Goggy have come together again. 3-car race now on the run towards Stowe. Here's Beatnik. Inside line. He'll pick off the pieces. Red Fire's next. 2-1. Owen could be overtaken by an Academy teammate and a driver he's collided with twice before. It's now Owen having to concede places, and Red Fire around the outside. Through he goes. With contact though, and now comes Owen. Owen on the inside line. Gonna pick them both off. Momentarily takes that place. P6 is his, and now Alex Bear took advantage of Beatnik, who also lost tons of time with the contact he made right there with Owen. Owen, a penalty right there. Look at 3 cars right now under a blanket. Collision, Zatsy and Blue Goggy. But now Red Fire Tiger gets ahead of Owen, and Alex Bear makes the move too. Alex Bear gonna try to pick off 2-1. Owen's been overtaken by 2-1 right there. Ferrari's the only other one, and now yellow flags. Here goes Alex Bear on Red Fire Tiger. Alex Bear makes the move stick, and he is up into 6th place, retaking that spot. And Bonkers wants to take it on track around the outside. Argy Bargy, Gecko not going to give it up here. It's still a race on track. Gecko slides. Gecko's off the road. Gecko will come to take victory on track at his home race, but it won't be enough to hold on. Bonkers win number 5, and it comes in Britain. Centrix takes podium number 1. Issues further on back has caused Beatnik to drop down. Alex, Bear, Owen also still trying to hold on with their penalties to not lose as many places. JTK, well-earned 4th place. J&T, first time back in a top car, 5th place for him. Alex, Bear, 6th on track, then Owen. And further on back, we still have battles continuing. Red Fire Tiger claims 6th. Photo finish, sliding sideways. Tadpole is P10. Beanick P8, Owen P7, Alex Bear P9 with those penalties applied, and now this is the race for P11, but I think Blue Goggy's out of fuel. He is. Zetsu will beat P12 here. Ooh, Beatnik not too happy with Red Fire Tiger.
If you would like to check out the final race results, driver standings, constructor standings, and much more, head over to our socials, RPL Formula 1, no spaces. If you would like to check out the upcoming races in the near future, head over to our Twitch. The username is the same. We hope to see you there.